Imagine a world where intelligence isn't measured by IQ tests or degrees, but by how quickly you can learn a command, solve a problem, or even outsmart your human when you really want a treat. Now imagine this. America is home to some of the most brilliant dog breeds on the planet. Dogs that aren't just pets, but companions with minds so sharp they could rival a young genius. But here's the twist. Not all the smartest dogs are the ones you'd expect. Some of them may already be curled up in American living rooms, blending loyalty with brain power in ways that will surprise you. By the end of this video, you'll find out which breeds can learn a new trick in under 5 minutes, which ones could run circles around their owners in problem solving, and even which dogs might actually be reading your emotions better than another human being could. Let's start with an undeniable truth. America has become a melting pot for the most intelligent dogs in the world. Why? Because dog owners in the United States didn't just import these breeds, they gave them a stage to thrive. Imagine Border Collies working on massive ranches, proving daily that they can remember dozens, even hundreds of words. Picture German Shepherds serving alongside police officers and soldiers, capable of making life-or-death decisions in a fraction of a second. And yet, the real surprise is that intelligence isn't just about service work or herding livestock. It's about adaptability. Some of the breeds living in American households are so good at reading human emotions that scientists call them social geniuses. So while we know the Border Collie might top the charts, could another breed hidden in plain sight actually rival it in cleverness? We'll get there. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Scientists have actually studied canine intelligence, and the results might blow your mind. The smartest breeds in America can learn a new command with fewer than 5 repetitions. Think about that. While some of us struggle to remember where we left our keys, these dogs can master something entirely new in under a minute. And what's more, these same breeds obey the command correctly nearly 95% of the time. That's not just intelligence, that's precision. Which breed do you think ranks number 1 for this kind of brilliance? It's tempting to jump to the Collie or Shepherd, but hold that thought, because the breed that might surprise you most hasn't even entered the conversation yet. Now here's the real kicker. Intelligence doesn't just show up in obedience, it shows up in creativity too. Picture a poodle. Most people think of their fancy coats and elegant struts, but what if I told you that poodles are among the most versatile thinkers in the canine kingdom? They were originally bred as water retrievers, but today they dominate not just in agility sports, but also in therapy roles. They can read stress in humans, they can adjust their behavior in real time, and they can adapt to almost any situation. And when a dog can balance athleticism, problem solving, and emotional intelligence all at once, doesn't that put them in a category far beyond what most people imagine? But America's smartest dogs aren't just about work, they're also about play. Ever heard of the golden retriever being called the family genius? Sure, they're friendly and loving, but studies show they also excel in memory and problem-solving games. Imagine a golden figuring out how to open a tricky latch or outsmarting its owner during a game of hide-and-seek. These dogs aren't just sweet, they're calculating, strategic, and capable of astonishing things when challenged. And yet, as smart as Goldens are, wait until you hear which smaller breed consistently shocks trainers by solving puzzles faster than dogs twice their size. Speaking of smaller breeds, let's talk about the Shetland Sheepdog, or Sheltie. They're often mistaken for miniature collies, but make no mistake, these little powerhouses rank right up there with the greats. In fact, their ability to learn complex tasks and respond to subtle cues has made them one of America's favorites in competitive dog sports. Imagine a dog the size of a medium house cat, but with the mental sharpness of a top-tier service animal. That's the Sheltie, and in America's households, they prove daily that size has nothing to do with brains. But maybe the most fascinating part is this. Intelligence in America's dog breeds isn't just a product of breeding, it's a product of partnership. When humans put these dogs to work on farms, in cities, in therapy centers, and even in homes, they created an environment where brain power was not only tested, it was celebrated. The smartest dog breeds didn't just adapt to America, they thrived here because they were given a role, a purpose, and in many cases, challenges that made them sharper every single day. Which brings us to the ultimate question. If America has the world's smartest breeds, which one truly takes the crown? You might think the Border Collie is unbeatable, and yes, it often lands at number one, with the ability to learn hundreds of words, following multi-step instructions, and even recognize objects by name. Collies are practically in a league of their own. But here's the twist. Some experts argue that the Poodle, with its mix of adaptability, athletic ability, and emotional intelligence, might actually be the real champion. And then, of course, you have German Shepherds with their courage and razor-sharp decision-making, reminding us that intelligence isn't just about brain games. It's about real-world impact. So, who wins? Maybe it isn't about one breed at all. Maybe America's claim to the world's smartest dogs lies in the diversity of brilliance itself. From collies that herd with unmatched precision, to shepherds that guard and protect, to poodles that think on their feet, and goldens that blend heart with brain, the genius of America's dogs isn't about a single champion. It's about a collection of extraordinary minds that together make America the home of the world's smartest breeds. And here's the kicker. Some of these very breeds could be sitting at your feet right now, quietly proving every day that the smartest dog in the world might already belong to you.